Good evening, everyone. Welcome. What an exciting evening. It's great to see everyone here tonight. And as Chancellor of the University of Virginia's College at Wise, it is my pleasure to welcome you to tonight's Academic Award Convocation. It's a wonderful time of the year for all of us. It's festive, it's hopeful, it's exciting, and it's sentimental. So tonight, we have the opportunity to reflect on an extraordinary academic year and to recognize our students' determination and talent. At UVA Wise, we come from a tradition of excellence and we hold ourselves to the highest standards, both in and out of the classroom. Excellence is our only choice, not only to honor those who resolutely fought to establish this college 71 years ago, but to prepare each of you to lead meaningful and fulfilling lives. So thanks to all of you for matching excellence with excellence. Thanks to all the parents who are here this evening with our students. We applaud all of your successes, all of the support, all of the achievements, and I look forward to celebrating each of you this evening. So welcome.
Good evening. My name is Bruce Cahoon, and it is my pleasure to introduce those organizations that honor academic achievement. During this past year, many of our students have been inducted into these organizations, and their names are printed in tonight's program. I will invite these inductees to stand for recognition as I introduce each honor society. The first is Academic Community Engagement. ACE is a teaching method that combines community engagement with academic instruction. According to the National Service Learning Clearinghouse, this type of teaching method integrates meaningful community service with instruction and reflection to enrich the learning experience, teach civic responsibility, and to strengthen communities. The ACE initiative encourages students to use the skill and knowledge learned in the classroom to collaborate with community partners to make a difference in society. I ask that ACE students please stand to be recognized. Alpha Kappa Delta is the International Sociology Honor Society. AKD was founded in 1920 at the University of Southern California by Dr. Emory S. Bogardus and became affiliated with the Association of College Honor Societies in 1967. Alpha Kappa Delta is also affiliated with the American Sociological Association. Alpha Kappa Delta seeks to acknowledge and promote excellence in scholarship in the study of sociology, the research of social problems, and such other social and intellectual activities as will lead to improvement in the human condition. I ask that Alpha Kappa Delta students please stand to be recognized. The mission of Alpha Phi Sigma is to promote analytical thinking, rigorous scholarship, and lifelong learning, to keep abreast of the advances in scientific research, to elevate the ethical standards of the criminal justice professions, and to sustain in the public mind the benefit and necessity of education and professional training. I ask that Alpha Phi Sigma students please stand to be recognized. The Darden Society is the college's oldest honor society and is named for Colgate W. Darden, president of the University of Virginia when the college was founded. Criteria for membership requires that students be on the dean's list for their first 3 full-time semesters, a grade point average of 3.5 or higher. Juniors and seniors may be nominated for selection by their departments. I ask that Darden Society students please stand to be recognized. Phi Alpha Theta, one of the nation's largest honor societies, is devoted to excellence in the study of history. Requirements for induction include an overall grade point average of 3.0 and a minimum of 3.0 in history classes. I ask that Phi Alpha Theta students please stand to be recognized. Pi Sigma Alpha is a national honor society for the study of political science. Members must have completed at least 10 semester credits of work in political science, including at least one upper division course with an average grade of B or higher in those courses. They must have achieved an overall GPA, placing them in the top 1/3 of their class. I ask that Pi Sigma Alpha students please stand to be recognized. Psi Chi is a national honor society founded to encourage, stimulate, and maintain excellence in scholarship and to advance the study of psychology. I ask that Psi Chi students please stand to be recognized. Sigma Tau Delta's central purpose is to confer distinction upon students of the English language and literature. I ask Sigma Tau Delta students, please stand to be recognized. Sigma Delta Pi, the National Spanish Honor Society, serves to recognize outstanding students in the fields of Spanish language, civilization, and literature. I ask Sigma Delta Pi students, please stand to be recognized. The mission of Sigma Theta Tau, the Honor Society of Nursing, is advancing world health and celebrating nursing excellence in scholarship, leadership, and service. Members must have a grade point average of at least 3.5 and be in the top 35% of their class. I ask that Sigma Theta Tau students please stand to be recognized. Sigma Zeta is a national honor society whose purpose is to promote interest in the study of mathematics, computer science, and the sciences, and to recognize students who have attained outstanding achievement in those fields. To be eligible for membership, students must have a cumulative GPA of at least 3.0 in all math and science courses completed. Alumni of Alpha Psi chapter of UVA Wise include physicians, dentists, engineers, scientists, teachers, and professionals in many other fields. I ask that Sigma Zeta students please stand to be recognized. I congratulate all of you on your achievements. At this time, our esteemed faculty will now present departmental awards. Descriptions of the award criteria are printed in your program. Students, as your department is called, please assemble to my left of the stage. You will receive congratulations on stage and will pick up your plaques and certificates as you exit the stage to my right. So I'd like to introduce Dr. Gurkan Akelin of the Business Department.
Thank you, Bruce Cohen. My name is Dr. Gurkan Akelin. I am the Department Chair for Business Economics and the Director of Data Analytics. I am honored to present our graduates and in their achievements. And I will start with the outstanding achievement in accounting. We have two members for this winners for this achievement. The 2025 recipients of the Outstanding Achievement in Accounting are Kathleen Elizabeth Hawkins. Kathleen is the daughter of Danny and Amanda Hawkins of Pound, Virginia. She has appeared on the Dean's List every semester enroll at the college and serves as a member of the Darden Society and the National Society of Leadership and Success. Kathleen's passion for accounting is matched by her keen analytic abilities and attention to details, qualities that have earned her recognition from her peers and the faculty alike. Through her college career, Kathleen has worked as a part-time staff in the comptroller's office on campus, gaining invaluable work experience. Following graduation, Kathleen plans to pursue her CPA, licensure, and a full-time position in the governmental accounting field. As an aspiring CPA candidate, Yasmin aims to acquire her CPA license upon graduation. She is dedicated to enhancing her accounting knowledge and skills and is committed to preparing thoroughly for the CPA exam. She is especially grateful for opportunities that support her professional goals and long-term success in the accounting field. Yasmin Marie Eraziki, she's not with us together tonight, so I'm going to announce the outstanding achievement in business administration. The first person is Alexis Music. Alexis is a business administration major with a minor in finance from Lebanon, Virginia. A dedicated and high-performing student, she has maintained strong academic standing throughout her time at UVA Wise. Known for her focus, professionalism, and interest in financial strategy, Alexis combines a solid foundation in business with growing passion for finance. Congratulations. The next award, once again, Outstanding Achievement in Business Administration, goes to Ines Latapia Izquierdo. Ines is the daughter of Montse Izquierdo and Jorge Latapia, a native of Zaragoza, Spain. She has consistently demonstrated academic excellence, earning a place on the Dean's list every semester. Ines' commitment to leadership and service is evident through her roles as a senior senator in the SGA, a member of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, the National Society of Leadership and Success, the Darden Society, and the Debate Society. She has served as the chair of social media for the International Week Committee and co-social media manager for the business department. While also working at the LA Wellness Center, her dedication to UVA Wise community has been recognized with the Unsung Hero Award and the Service Award. In the fall, Ines will begin a master's program in brand strategy and creative brand management at University of Barcelona School of Management. And she is the speaker of the commencement. Congratulations. Our next award is the Outstanding Academic Achievement in Economics. The 2025 recipient of the Outstanding Academic Achievement in Economics Award is Vanya Vojinovic. Vanya is the son of Nebosja and Zorica Vojinovic, a native of Belgrade, the capital of Serbia. He left his home in 2021 and came to Florida, where he started his American journey. After finishing the freshman year there, he became a student of UVA Wise. A standout student athlete at UVA Wise, he has been named to the Dean list every semester and serves as the captain of the men's tennis team. Vanya is majoring in economics with a minor in entrepreneurship and was honored with the Student Leadership Award. His passion for innovation and leadership will continue at Utrecht University in Netherlands, where he has been accepted into Business Development and Entrepreneurship Master's Program. Congratulations. I want to introduce you Outstanding Achievement in Hospitality and Tourism Management. We launched the program this year, and this is our first graduate. Wei Huang is the recipient of the Outstanding Achievement in Hospitality and Tourism Management. Originally from Taiwan, Wei lived in Thailand for most of his life. He is currently a senior at UVA WISE, majoring Business Administration and Hospitality and Tourism Management, double major. Su Wei has been a member of UVA WISE golf team since fall 2023. After graduating, Wei plans to apply for OPT, Operational Practical Training, and hopes to work in the US for 1 year to gain practical experience related to his field of study. He is excited about the opportunity to work here and plans to take everything he has learned and apply to support his family business back in the future. Congratulations. David Ron Award in Business Ethics. The 2025 recipient of the David Ron Award in Business Ethics is Ethan Lester. Ethan is a business administration major from Raven, Virginia, a senior in good academic standing. Ethan has completed a wide range of coursework, including finance, management, and business analytics, reflecting a strong interest in both traditional and emerging areas of business world. Ethan is known for his dedication, professionalism, and he is currently working in Farm Business Bureau. Congratulations. Thank you. The Napoleon Hill Achievement Award goes to Nia Rogers. She is not currently with us, but she's the daughter of Rodney and Rogers of Warrenton, Virginia, and exemplifies the Napoleon Hill's principles of purpose, persistence, and personal initiative. A business major and scholarship recipient, she has excelled academically while serving as a resident advisor and interning with the PATH Foundation. She is active in campus life, a member of the Women's Track and Field Team, and works with the Office of Alumni Engagement. Nia founded her financial service business, Nia the Money Mentor. Recently earned her life insurance licenses. She plans to pursue a graduate certificate in technology management and data analytics at UVA WISE. I would like to introduce my colleague, Rachel Tai, next. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Rachel Tai, and it's my honor as the chair of the Communication Studies Department to present the awards from Communication Studies. The first award is the Research Excellence in Communication Studies Award. This year's recipient is Addison Hutchison. Addison is a graduate of Central High School in Wise. She was receiving this award for her outstanding performance in all of her communication classes, and particularly her senior seminar project. Addie examined Appalachian dialects and speech pathology. The project explores parents' misunderstandings about dialect development that may result in expectations of a need for speech intervention in the public schools. The project promises to provide valuable insights for Southwest Virginia school language pathologists about how to communicate with parents regarding speech patterns. Addie plans to attend graduate school in the fall at Radford University and study speech and language pathology. Congratulations. Our second award is the Ron Heisey Award in Excellence in Communication Studies. The 2025 recipient of the Ron Heisey Award is Gabriel Stafford. Gabriel is a graduate of Central High School who came to UVA Wise after receiving his associate's degree from Mountain Empire Community College. Gabriel has excelled in all of his communication classes, demonstrating excellence in all areas of the field: interpersonal communication, rhetorical studies, media studies, business communication, and journalism. Gabriel plans to attend Liberty University in the fall to study leadership. Ultimately, he plans to earn his master's in divinity and go into the ministry. Congratulations. Our next presenter will be Andy Cox.
Good evening. My name's Andy Cox, and I'm the chair of the Education Department. Today we celebrate not just achievement, but transformation. Each award I'm about to present is based on a wonderful story, a story of someone who made a difference and moved things to a better place. Like the special folks these awards are named, our students have shown great examples of moving things to a better place through leadership, hard work, potential, and creativity. I am honored and privileged to announce the Education Department Awards for 24-25. The first award, the Jack M. Holland Award in Education, goes to Rachel Jones. Rachel, come on up. Our recipient this year exemplifies what it means to be an outstanding pre-service teacher. She is organized, dependable, conscientious, and diligent in all of her responsibilities. Upon graduation, she will hold teacher certification in 3 separate areas: special education, pre-K through 6, and early childhood. And she will earn both a bachelor's degree and a master's degree. The qualities and skills she has demonstrated throughout her academic career make her truly deserving of the award. It is with great pleasure that I present the Jack M. Holland Award in Education to Rachel Jones. Congratulations. The next award is the Lois P. Lowry Award in Language Arts, and it's presented to Victoria Gillum. Victoria? This year's recipient is known for her creativity and her work ethic. Her GPA not only shines, it speaks volumes about her academic success and performance. During her internship, she developed lesson plans that were focused on individual students and encouraged creative writing activities with all of her students. She has a wonderful and bright future as a language arts teacher, and it's my honor to present Victoria with the Lois P. Lowry Award in Language Arts. Congratulations. Our third award is the Richard A. Davidson Education Award, being presented to Chloe Holmes. Chloe's enthusiasm and efforts through student learning throughout her internship have left a lasting impression on both students and her mentors. They absolutely love her. Through her hard work, a desire to help students learn, and lots of time, she blossomed into a confident instructional leader. She has already made a profound impact on the minds and hearts of her third grade students in Wise, and I am proud to present the Richard A. Davidson Education Award to Chloe Holmes. Congratulations. The next award is the Beulah M. Johnson Secondary Teaching Award, and it's presented to Olivia Noley. This year, the award goes to a student who's excelled in her courses, as a student teacher, and as a member of the UVA Wise softball team. I'm not sure that Olivia has ever met someone she didn't become friends with. She created lasting friendships with classmates and teammates alike. Throughout her high school student teaching placement, she created dynamic and interactive lessons and encouraged critical thinking, discussion, and creativity while clearly demonstrating an amazing knowledge of English. Her ability to connect with students and adapt instruction was impressive as well as inspiring. In my opinion, Ms. Johnson would be very proud that the award is going to someone as dedicated and passionate about education as Olivia. It is my pleasure to present the Beulah M. Johnson Secondary Teaching Award to Olivia Noley. Congratulations. The next award is the Virginia Scholars Award for Key Woman Educator, and it goes to Madison Presley. Madison, she's deserving of that. She just couldn't make it tonight, but I still want to say some wonderful things about Madison. Madison, who is receiving the award, graduated with honors in December. During her time here, she excelled in coursework across all disciplines and completed a very successful internship in kindergarten. As a long-term substitute, she took on full teaching responsibilities from day one, approaching each task with exemplary skill and welcoming smile for everyone in her classroom. As an intern, she created engaging lessons focused on alphabetics, reading, and mathematics, and she planned activities to meet the needs of all students. Her administrators, colleagues, and students all recognize her compassion, enthusiasm, and commitment to the field of education. And it is my pleasure to present the Virginia Scholar Award for Key Woman Educator to Madison Presley. So congratulations, Madison. Our next award is the Ray Spinella Award in Health and Physical Education, and it is presented to Luke Reed. Luke couldn't be with us tonight. This student completed his student teaching while at Weber City Elementary School in the fall of 2024. He graduated from UVA Wise in December 2024 and was immediately hired on a permanent basis at Weber City Elementary. The teaching education program at UVA Wise has prepared him well, and he is already proving that himself to be an effective, diligent, and motivated educator. I am pleased to present the Ray Spinella Award in Health and Physical Education to Luke Reed. Congratulations, Luke. The final award for the Education Department is the Gilmer Blackburn Award in Sports Management, and it is presented to Mallory McKnight. This year's recipient is an outstanding student whose GPA within her major is outstanding. I'd love to tell you all what it is, but we can't reveal those numbers, but it's fantastic. Nothing I ever saw, I can tell you that, but anyhow. She possesses the qualities of an exemplary sports management professional, both in the classroom and during her internship. Her devotion to the sports management field is truly exceptional. She completed an outstanding internship with the Tri-City Peppers. Her supervisor, Rob Perez, stated that she was one of the best student interns he has ever worked with. Throughout her time at UVA Wise, she has given 100% in everything she's undertaken. She possesses the abilities and potentials to succeed in any endeavor that she pursues after graduation. It is my honor to present the Gilmer Blackburn Award in Sports Management to Mallory McKnight. Congratulations. And our next set of awards from the Department of History and Philosophy, Dr. Anthony Cascia.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Anthony Cascio, Associate Professor of Philosophy in the History and Philosophy Department. Our department is double blessed with amazing and fantastic students and with the means to reward and celebrate them. So as you'll see tonight, our cup is quite overflowing. We'll make our way through it. A quick reminder that we have descriptions of each of the scholarships and awards that are in the pamphlet. Our first award tonight was the Heather Markusic Scholarship, the 2025 recipients of the Heather Markusic Scholarship. We've got two. We'll start. First is Caitlin Charles. Watching Caitlin progress from growing up in a remote part of Dickinson County to thriving in a study abroad semester in Canterbury, England, has been a revelation. She has taken advantage of what the university can offer to someone from rural Southwest Virginia. Although quiet in class, her writing and other work display good intelligence and confidence in exploring ideas and concepts. Caitlin is a definite UVA-wise success story. The second recipient is Marley Brooks. From Weber City, Marley quickly established herself as one of the most outstanding students. She takes an impressive array of both history and political science and philosophy classes each semester, but easily takes into stride the huge amounts of reading and constant writing of papers. Marley is a smiling and calm presence in the classroom and always provides very intelligent input in class discussions. Congratulations, Marley. The 2025 recipient of the Dana Sample Travel Award and the 2025 recipient of the Margaret C. Costa Academic Travel Award, that's right, 2 awards, is Michael Martin. Pennington Gap's Michael Martin has been a notable performer since arriving to double major in government and history. A perceptive analyst who has a grasp of history that goes beyond the borders of the U.S. and well precedes the modern era. Mr. Martin is at home in a variety of fields and challenges his own understanding of events by going beyond secondary sources to examine the primary as well. He hopes to teach in Lee County once he has earned a licensure and is currently planning to study abroad in the fall 2025 term in Canterbury, England. Good job, Michael. The Edward L. Buck Hinson History Scholarship is going to a whole bunch of people. We're going to start with the 2025 first recipient is going to be Leighton Perry. All of them are great. Leighton Perry is from Wise, Virginia, and is a history major. An excellent student whose approach to the subject is serious and mature, Perry writes exceptionally well and seems capable of easily handling most any academic challenge. He is minoring in philosophy, policy, and law in the hopes of attending law school upon his graduation in 2026 and becoming an attorney. His parents are Randy and Kim Perry. The next recipient of the Buck Hinson History Scholarship is Matthew Roten. Since transferring to Wise in the spring of 2024, Matthew Roten has attracted the notice of history and philosophy instructors. He is an engaged student, present and attentive in class, producing good written work and well-crafted essays. After weighing careers, including math and computer science, Matthew, a history major who can do math, says he embraced history because of the perspective it offers on the present, and he has further opted to explore licensure in special education, where his easygoing demeanor will be more than his usual asset. A former starting point on Ryco's basketball team, Mr. Roten now runs cross country at UVA Wise. The next recipient of the Buck Hinson History Scholarship is Luke Slagle. Luke is a history major and secondary education minor who hopes to teach United States and Virginia history in the local schools. Luke sets himself apart with his talent for asking the right questions and quietly pulling together various pieces of evidence into a single conclusion. Engaging and active in class, he hopes to teach at the high school level. He is the son of John Wesley and Amy Slagle of Big Stone Gap. The next recipient, we're still on the Buck Henson History Scholarship, is William Rudesill. Of Toka, Georgia, William of Toka, Georgia has had a superlative academic and service record at UVA Wise. His academic performance has always been outstanding, and while being a member of the football team, an RA, and president of the Student Government Association, do you get a chance to sleep? How does that work? After completing his BA and his MED, William plans to teach and coach at the high school level and maybe someday continue to make a difference in entering the world of politics, by entering the world of politics. Right. The next recipient of the Buck Henson History Scholarship goes to Carson Latham. Carson is from Bristol, Tennessee, a cross-country athlete and a distance runner on the track team. Carson epitomizes the student athlete by combining athletic excellence with exceptional academic performance. He is a history major and a secondary education minor who aspires to teach history at the high school level. His parents are Scott and Tracy Late. The next recipient of the Buck Henson Scholarship is Colby Landis. If you visited the college library in person in the last 3 years, you're probably already familiar with Colby. Often found holding down the front desk, Colby is a Buchanan County native and Twin Springs graduate, boasts a broad field of knowledge as well as a friendly and fluid writing style. Colby is also disarmingly open to suggestion and criticism, a quality that is pretty rare among writers. We're very prickly. Put together, these characteristics make him as much a pleasure to work with as his papers are to read. Colby will be back with us in the summer and fall as he continues his graduate courses in education. He looks forward to a future in secondary education at the side of his longtime girlfriend. The next recipient is Abel Dingus. Abel could not be with us tonight, but we can still applaud. Right? Abel is a history major with a minor in secondary education, a native of Nicholsville, Virginia. He aspires to teach history in a high school setting. Strong in research and writing, Abel is an excellent student, possessing strong historical insight and an open mind. He throws javelin and is a hurdler on the track and field team and is the son of Bill and Elena Dingus. Last but not least of the recipients of the Buck Henson Scholarship is Robert Robbie Wilson. Robbie of Wise, Virginia is a history major and secondary education minor who hopes to teach history in high school. A strong writer and dedicated student of American history, Robbie sets a strong example for those around him in his classes. He is the son of Chris and Sally Wilson. Still history majors. All right. The William Elbert Fraley Award. The 2025 recipients of the William Elbert Fraley Award, we have several. The first one is Hunter Addington. Hunter is a junior history and accounting major from Wise, Virginia. It's a nice combo. And the recipient of the William Elbert Fraley Award in history. Only in his second year on campus, Hunter has set himself apart as a fine writer, a thoughtful discussant in his history courses. Anticipating a 2027 graduation, he is preparing for a career as a certified public accountant or a certified internal auditor. We'll see what happens. Until then, his professors will be happy to continue seeing Hunter in their classes. His parents are Mark and Lori Addington. Good job, Hunter. Very good. The next recipient of the Fraley Award will go to Chloe Marshall. Chloe Marshall is a graduating senior and the recipient of the William Elbert Fraley Award in History. She came to UVA Wise from Southwest Virginia Community College and immediately impressed her professors as an excellent young historian possessing strong writing and analytical skills. Chloe is from Castlewood and is a history major and Appalachian Studies minor. Her future plans are currently undecided, but she's open to suggestions. So catch her after the reception. She's the daughter of Paula and James Marshall. The next recipient of the Fraley Award is Jason Powers. You got some rules, Jason? Jason Powers is an exceptional student and a dedicated worker and really an example for all. A native of Castlewood, Jason's ambition is to remain in the classroom as a history teacher. He is currently an enrolled student in the college's inaugural Master of Education program. He is an active member of the SVEA and serves in our tutoring center. Good job, Jason. The next recipient of the Fraley Award is Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson is a lifelong resident of Wise County. He enjoys learning, believing that it makes for better people, which is why, in his words, I have maybe spent too long at this college. This love for learning is evident in his history classes. He is one of the rare students who attend every class, having read all the assigned material. That's capital all. So it's very, just so you know, it's serious. He always has something insightful to say. He approaches his assignments with curiosity and enthusiasm, even when they are outside of the boundaries of conventional historical writing. After graduation, Jackson plans to either pursue a master's degree or a trade, possibly HVAC management. Works out both are good. Should he pursue a path in master's degree, it will be with the intention of one day becoming a professor. Good luck. The next recipient of the Edward Fraley Award is Matthew Evans. Matthew Evans comes from Martinsville, Virginia. Prior to arriving in Wise, he graduated from Westover Christian Academy and earned an associate's degree from Patrick Henry Community College. Matthew is currently double majoring in political science and history with a minor in criminal justice. I know. He is a member of the Student Conduct Board, the Darden Society, Phi Alpha Theta, and Phi Sigma Alpha, all of the honor societies. After graduation, he plans to study abroad at Canterbury Christ Church University before pursuing graduate studies in law and political anthropology. All right, well done. The David Rouse Minor Award. The 2025 recipient of the David Rouse Minor Award is Chloe Weaver. Chloe from Salem, Virginia, joined the history department soon after her arrival on campus. And it was there that she discovered an interest in gender studies, which led her to declare a women's studies minor. During her time here, it has been a pleasure to watch as Chloe's analytical and writing skills have sharpened, and she has impressed her professors as she continues to apply these skills to better understanding the dynamics of gender in history and other disciplines. The Lou Ellsworth Scholarship in Public History. The 2025 recipient of the Lou Ellsworth Scholarship in Public History is Lamore Tucker. Lamore graduated from Union High School and received an associate's degree from MECC. She is a creative and dynamic student pursuing a history major with a concentration in public history and a minor in marketing. While at UVA, she has contributed to several important projects, including interviewing members of mine rescue teams, creating a flood documentary, and participating in an advertising initiative to support eco-friendly communities for people suffering from the effects of climate change. All important work. Tucker plans to work in technical writing and museum curation because they fuel her creative drive and love for history. She enjoys sharing history with others because, in her own words, the past is the key to building a better future. Congratulations, Lamore. The Preston Mitchell Scholarship. The 2025 recipient of the Preston Mitchell Scholarship is Taryn Moreno. A member of the lacrosse team, Taryn Moreno displays many of the traits that characterize lacrosse players: hard work, determination, reliability, and punctuality, all qualities which are appropriate for the recipient of the Preston Mitchell Scholarship, which recognizes the achievement of often very tightly scheduled athletes. Taryn's research on cultural diplomacy in the Cold War, which looks at how the U.S. and Russia used sports and the arts to improve relations, was particularly adept. Hailing from Freehome, Georgia, Taryn also minors in marketing and says she's looking forward to what presents itself after she graduates next spring. The CVC Rising Star Scholarship. We have two winners of this award. The first 2025 recipient of the CVC Rising Star Scholarship is David Farmer. David Farmer is a freshman from Hayside, Virginia. In fall 2024, he completed 17 credit hours in courses in history, political science, oceanography, and paper making with, let's just say, a very perfect GPA. Well done. David distinguishes himself as an engaged student, is always eager to answer questions, and always ready to take part in discussion, and he's just a real pleasure to have in class. I should let y'all know. He's just really fantastic, so congratulations, David. The second recipient of the 2025 CVC Rising Star Award is Landon Couch. Landon Couch is a graduate of Ridgeview High School. In fall 2024, his first semester in college, Landon enrolled and completed 17 credit hours. Again, ambitious students. This is a challenging course load for a first-time freshman. Despite the heavy load, Landon completed his first semester with a perfect GPA. Through such hard work, Landon has distinguished himself. The history department is proud to honor him and his achievements. The Glenn Blackburn Scholarship for Intellectual History and Philosophy. The 2025 recipient for the Glenn Blackburn Scholarship in Intellectual History and Philosophy is Aiden Sauer. From Natural Bridge, Virginia, Aiden grew up with a natural curiosity about the relationships that define the world. Whether it was trying to understand how people interact with each other or how the natural world functions, he's always sought to learn more about his surroundings. UVA Wise has further cultivated this curiosity, and he has flourished in college. Aiden approaches all of his work with passion. He's always prepared for class, ready to add to the day's discussion, and he produces impressive research and scholarship. With his innate curiosity, impressive work ethic, affable personality, Aiden Sowers is an exceptional student who's well deserving of this award, and he's going to Greece in 2 weeks. I'm excited about that. Last but not least, L. Stanley Willis Scholarship. The 2025 recipient of the L. Stanley Willis Scholarship is Jayla Salyers. Sorry. Jayla is simultaneously enrolled as a history major while also working on her master's degree in education. This hardworking Castlewood native brings good humor and positive energy to the classroom every day. She offers clever insights in class and yet does not hesitate to ask her professors for help with papers. Jayla is one of those students we all love to see sitting in our classroom every single day. And one last one. Right? The 2025 recipient of the N. Brent Kennedy Scholarship in Appalachian Studies is Hunter Blevins, who cannot be with us tonight. Hunter came to UVA Wise as a field athlete, putting the shot and throwing the hammer and javelin. Putting the shot. He is a history major and Appalachian Studies minor whose interest in and dedication to the region has earned him the respect of his professors. His career plan is to become an Army officer. Hunter's parents are Chandra and Scott Howard. It's my pleasure to introduce the Professor John Mark Adrian of the Language and Literature Department.
Thank you, Anthony. Yes, I'm indeed John Mark Adrian, and I'm here representing the Department of Language and Literature, and I'm pleased to hand out some awards. So first off is the Augusto Portuondo Award in Spanish, and it goes to Andy Huffman. The Spanish faculty have identified Andy as a rising star. He has also been inducted into the Darden Society this year. He's an exemplary student in his Spanish classes while taking courses on an accelerated track. He's also learning German. A future world traveler, Andy will be traveling to England, France, and Puerto Rico this summer. He also plans to study abroad in Spain for a semester very soon. After graduating, Andy plans to pursue a career in teaching. Congratulations. All right, this year's Outstanding Senior English Major Award goes to Aiden Lane. Aiden is an English major from Gate City, Virginia. He has been inducted into the English Honor Society, Sigma Tau Delta, and the college's Academic Honor Society, the Darden Society. In 2024, he received a Francis Curry Peak Scholarship Award. He served on the editorial staff of the college's literary journal, the Jimson Weed, and this year was an exceptional managing editor, guiding the journal through to publication. His senior thesis on William Carlos Williams's Spring and All is, like Aiden himself, full of curiosity, intelligence, and insight. The Faculty of English wish him the best of luck in all his endeavors. Congratulations. For the William Elbert Fraley Award this year, we have two recipients. The first is Maxwell Turner. Max is an English major from Rockingham County, Virginia. He has been inducted into Sigma Tau Delta, and he received the college's Summer Scholar Stipend for his project on Wycliffian theology in the Gawain poet's works, and has presented scholarship on this at the college's Medieval Renaissance Conference in the fall and Research Day this past spring. The Faculty of English wish him the best of luck as he goes on to attend law school next year. Congratulations, Max. The second recipient of the Wilbur Elbert Fraley Award is Jacob Sparkman. Jake is an English major from Letcher County, Kentucky. He has been inducted into Sigma Tau Delta as well, and also the college's Academic Honor Society, the Darden Society. In addition to performing songs he wrote at Coffee Night, he has published poems in several issues of the college's literary journal, Jimson Weed, and served on the editorial staff as assistant managing editor this year. His intriguing and thoughtful senior thesis is on Cormac McCarthy's Blood Meridian. The Faculty of English wish him the best of luck in his pursuit of an MFA in poetry. Congratulations. All right, our final award is the Francis Curry Peak Scholarship, and we have two award recipients this year. The first is Bailey Lantman. Bailey is an English major from Wise County, Virginia. She was inducted into the English Honor Society, Sigma Tau Delta. She, too, has published poems in the college's literary journal, Jimson Weed, and has served on its editorial staff. The Faculty of English look forward to seeing Bailey continue to produce savvy, thoughtful work in her senior year next year and beyond. Congratulations. Our second recipient is Eden Lane. Eden is an English major from Wise County, Virginia, minoring in secondary education. She has been inducted into Sigma Tau Delta. Her academic work has been exemplary in its cogence. The Faculty of English look forward with great anticipation to seeing exciting new work from Eden in the coming academic year. Congratulations. Next up, Professor James Vance will be presenting for Math and Computer Science.
Good evening. So glad that each of you came out tonight to celebrate with us. I'm the chair of the Department of Mathematics and Computer Science and professor of Mathematics and Wildlife Resources. We offer 5 awards in our department, and the first award goes to an outstanding senior in computer science, Jacob Davis, who is not here with us this evening. Jacob is a native of Wise, Virginia. He transferred to UVA Wise with an associate's degree in computer-aided drafting and design from Mountain Empire Community College. His strong work ethic and ability impressed the faculty here at UVA Wise. Jacob is currently working toward releasing his first video game while applying for positions in programming and software engineering. In the future, he hopes to find a programming position that will allow him to apply his creativity and varied work experience in a successful career. Congratulations, Jacob. Our next award is for an outstanding senior in management information systems, which goes to Brady Mullins. Brady hails from Clintwood, Virginia, and will graduate with a double major in management information systems and computer science with concentrations in data science, cybersecurity, and systems. Brady is obviously a driven and dedicated student who is often seen assisting his fellow students as his program of study has provided several rich technology pathways. He is also a member of the Darden Society and Sigma Zeta National Honor Society. Brady is employed at Earthlink with plans to transition to full-time and advance his education to the graduate level after graduation. Congratulations, Brady. Our next award is for an outstanding senior in mathematics with Caitlin Mabe as our, I'm sorry, I've called her Caitlin the whole time she's been here. It's Kaylin Mabe, not Caitlin. Kaylin Mabe. Kaylin has a natural intellectual curiosity about math and a passion for learning and teaching math. During her time at UVA Wise, she immersed herself in preparing to become a highly effective math teacher. Kaylin presented hands-on interactive math activities at Stream Night at Pennington Middle School and at Day in STEM H, which involved 500 sixth graders from middle schools in the region. She also served as a math tutor on campus and as a teaching assistant for sections of Math 1010. Academically, she is an exceptional student with excellent communication skills, both of which were showcased in her senior research paper and presentation on Pascal's Triangle. Kaylin has accepted a teaching position teaching Algebra 1 and Geometry in Roanoke. Congratulations, Kaylin. I'm sorry. I've got it all for you. Our next award is an outstanding senior in software engineering, which goes to Noah Sturgill. Noah hails from Wise, Virginia, and he did it. Software engineering is rigorous. In addition to critical thinking and individual work, students are thrown into teams for projects to give them a taste of work and graduate school life. Noah shows high-level critical thinking and is counted on as a team's heart and soul. Last year, he presented research related to AI at Emory University in Alabama, and he has been accepted into their doctoral program for computer science and informatics. In his spare time, as a Steelers fan, he can probably prove exactly when Antonio Brown acquired CTE. In addition to software engineering, Noah completed the degree requirements for computer science and management information systems with over 180 credit hours earned. Congratulations, Noah. Our last award goes to Keaton Engel as an outstanding senior double major. Keaton is not able to be here tonight. Keaton will graduate with majors in computer science and mathematics. Keaton is an enthusiastic and dedicated student with great critical thinking skills. He engaged in computational fluid dynamics research, concentrating on the numerical and computational aspects, and he presented his work at the American National Mathematical Society Eastern Sectional Meeting. He is a member of the Darden Honor Society and Sigma Zeta National Honor Society. He works as a tutor and grader here at UVA Wise, and he worked on developing a tutor app. Currently, he works at Fast Enterprises, developing and implementing software engineering in various government agencies. His goal is to help people and the country while engaging in future studies of computer science or mathematics. Congratulations. Thank you all.
Good evening. My name is Wally Smith. I'm Department Chair for Natural Sciences, and I am pleased to be representing my colleagues in the department tonight, presenting our departmental awards. Our first award of the evening is the American Chemical Society's Outstanding Chemist Award, which recognizes senior chemistry majors in Northeast Tennessee and Southwest Virginia for their outstanding achievements in chemistry. And this year's award winner is Abigail Edwards. Abigail is a chemistry major from Dryden, Virginia, who engaged in undergraduate research early in her academic career, studying metal organic frameworks, or MOFs, with Teagan Mackel. And you'll be hearing a little bit more about her work later in the program. Over the course of her 3 years in Professor Mackel's lab, Abigail has been involved in at least 3 different projects, resulting in presentations at 4 national conferences of the American Chemical Society, a first author publication in Dalton Transactions, a Best Undergraduate Poster Award at a symposium co-hosted by Eastman Chemical Company and the local ACS chapter, and a national level award for undergraduate research from the ACS Division of Inorganic Chemistry. Abigail aspires to be a pharmacist and plans to earn her Doctor of Pharmacy degree. Congratulations, Abigail. Our next award is the Philip C. Shelton Outstanding Environmental Science Award, which is given annually to a graduating senior in environmental science who has demonstrated outstanding environmental leadership and vision. And this year's recipient is Madison Stewart. Professor Phil Shelton, who is the namesake of this award, has long been a leader in promoting environmental awareness and community outreach in Appalachia. Madison demonstrates a similar commitment to tackling difficult subjects. As an earth and environmental science major, Madison has researched topics ranging from public water supply consumption and food waste to mining-impacted stream geochemistry and endocrine disruptors in the Clinch River. Madison is also a member of numerous campus organizations and honor societies, including the Darden Society, Sigma Zeta, and the Environmental Club. As an unselfish and behind-the-scenes leader, Madison helps others succeed for the benefit of all, a hopeful sign for the future of the commons. Congratulations, Madison. Our next award is the Starnes Medical Award, which recognizes the accomplishments of a graduating senior in the natural sciences who is entering into a professional program in medicine. And this year's recipient is Chloe Bailey. Chloe is a native of Coburn, Virginia, and has spent her time at UVA Wise pursuing her diverse interests and learning as much about the world as she possibly can. Alongside her excellent academic portfolio, she has been a very active, highly visible member of the campus community. In her most prominent role, she's been instrumental in the Honor Court among her numerous extracurricular activities. Chloe is an excellent representative of the Department of Natural Sciences, and her success is the direct result of this impressive work ethic, both inside and outside of the classroom. She is also a thoughtful and compassionate advocate for healthcare in Southwest Virginia and hopes to pursue a career in medicine. Congratulations, Chloe. Our next award is the Joseph C. Smitty Science Award, which is given annually to the most outstanding senior in the natural sciences, and this year's recipient is Kurt Gibson. Kurt has put together an impressive academic record and a rigorous biochemistry program while also excelling outside of the classroom. Kurt's full list of accomplishments is too long to list here, although his work as an undergraduate researcher has been impressive, with one project undertaken under the direction of Galen Cito, resulting in a peer-reviewed publication, and another project led by Teagan Mackel being presented at a national conference. And this is on top of a semester-long study abroad term in Canterbury and commitments as a student athlete. Kurt is a type of well-rounded student that exemplifies the liberal arts tradition of UVA Wise, and he is a deserving recipient of this year's Joseph C. Smitty Science Award. Congratulations, Kurt. Our Our next award is the J. Rex Baird Outstanding Biologist Award, which recognizes the accomplishments of a graduating senior in biology whose efforts express the exhilaration and rigor of investigative work that marked Professor Baird's career. And this year's award winner is Evie Kepley. In addition to being an outstanding student in the classroom, Evie has been one of our department's most active students in recent memory in terms of undergraduate research. Evie has been a recipient of a Fellowship in the Natural Sciences Award and has undertaken several years of work in botanical studies with Professor Ryan Hewish. She has also branched outside of this field, pun very much intended, to serve as a co-author on a recently published project updating the distributions of endemic salamanders at Grayson Highlands State Park. Her botanical research in particular exemplifies the passion for investigative work that marked Professor Baird's career, making Evie a fitting candidate for this year's award. Congratulations, Evie. And last but not least, we have the Bruce William Crystal Award, which is based on merit and is awarded annually to a senior majoring in the natural sciences. This year's award winner is Callie Mullins. Callie will be graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology this spring. During her time at the college, Callie has put together an excellent academic record in a demanding degree program. Beyond her performance in the classroom, one of the most superlative aspects of Callie is her interactions with her peers. She has consistently served as a leader through numerous campus organizations and community events, and it is common to find Callie tutoring and encouraging her classmates, particularly in challenging courses such as organic chemistry and physics. Callie will be entering into the Edward Villa College of Osteopathic Medicine following graduation, and she is a well-deserved recipient of this year's award. Congratulations, Callie. And I'm now pleased to present Nancy Haugen, who's the chair of the Department of Nursing.
Good evening. As was shared, my name is Nancy Haugen, and I am the Nursing Department Chair, and it is my honor to represent the faculty in giving awards to outstanding nursing students. The first award is for the Outstanding Graduate in Nursing, and it goes to Greta Peterson. Greta is the absolute perfect person for this award. She consistently achieves commendable grades throughout her nursing courses while remaining actively engaged in the college community. She is a natural leader who supports those around her. Greta is the retiring, you get to retire early, the UVA WISE Student Nurse Association president, volunteers for multiple community and college events, and is a senior class representative on the Faculty Advisory Council. That's where they tell us what we're not doing correctly or that they want to change. So we get to hear a lot of that on occasion. She uses critical thinking and empathy to enhance her growing nursing knowledge and practice. She is an eager and engaged learner, professional, and is going to do great things in nursing. Greta brings a positive attitude to everything she does. Congratulations, Greta. For the next award is the Velda Collins Hollyfield Memorial Scholarship, and we have two awardees. The first one is not here tonight. It's Destiny Ansley Curitan. She is out with the track and field, Go Cavs. She's in Hickory, North Carolina, so hopefully we win tonight. But anyway, Destiny is an excellent student, both in theory and clinical. She is truly the definition of therapeutic communication when it comes to her patients. In the hospital, you will always find her talking with her patients and making them laugh. Destiny has a strong sense of compassion for each person she cares for. She exemplifies resilience and excellence. She is able to apply teamwork, communication, and time management skills she has learned both as a student athlete and in her coursework. She maintains a positive attitude, shows the rigor of nursing school, and serves as an example to her peers. Whenever you see Destiny, she is always smiling. Congratulations, Destiny. The next recipient of this award is Grace Elam. Grace is an exceptional student whose academic achievement and professionalism set her apart. She consistently challenges herself and others to meet their full potential as a human being and as a nurse. Her ability to make connections between theory and practice will support her well in her clinical practice. Grace works great in a team, whether it's with her fellow classmates or with the staff in clinical. Beyond this, Grace has a warm and caring demeanor that shines in the care of her patients. She truly has a servant heart when caring for others. Congratulations, Grace. For the Karen Denise Lane Nursing Challenge Award, we have 2 recipients for this award. The first is Seth Collier. Seth is someone who sets a goal and works toward it, regardless of the circumstance. He cared for his mother through her illness and continued his courses until her passing. He has worked hard to maintain his GPA while supporting his family. Faculty report Seth is wonderful and clinical with his patients and families. He is a great communicator and cares deeply about his patients. He regularly volunteers for community engagements and nursing school projects. Seth has a compassionate and giving heart in support of his family, friends, and community. Congratulations, Seth. The second recipient is Catherine Hopkins. Catherine is a great student. She has done well in her nursing education. However, in her junior year, her father passed suddenly, and she has continued to do her best in classroom and the clinical arena. She demonstrates her compassion for others in how she cares for her patients and fellow classmates. She currently works in a non-nursing environment and is a go-to person whenever there is a health-related issue. Even though all that she has experienced during her nursing education, she maintains a positive attitude and is always smiling. Congratulations. We have 2 recipients for the Betty M. Johnson Clinical Excellence Award. The first is Morgan Blevins. Morgan demonstrates consistent and exceptional clinical judgment, reliably assessing patients' needs and anticipating complications. She listens closely to her patients and applies the patient's needs with her knowledge base to provide excellent care. She has a great work ethic and gives 1,000% no matter what is going on in clinical. She's well-spoken and does well in any setting. She is calm and collected, which doesn't always happen in some clinical settings, when something happens that is beyond expectations, particularly at this level as a new graduate. She has the knowledge and skills and compassion to make significant impact on nursing and patients' lives. Congratulations. Our last award recipient is Kate Jesse. Kate is a phenomenal student and is in the top 5% of her class. She's gone from being super shy and quiet in class to exceeding in the classroom and clinical settings. She is a great communicator and has really come out of her shell. She sees the big picture and pieces clinical indicators together and her nursing knowledge to provide safe, effective, and compassionate care to her patients. She will make a significant contribution to nursing and, more importantly, to her patients' lives. Congratulations. Again, congratulations to all the nursing awardees, and it is my pleasure to introduce Ron Floridia, who will provide the Social Sciences Awards.
Good evening. I'm Ron Floridia, and I'm here to present the Social Sciences Award. I'm the Department Chair of Social Sciences. The first award we're going to introduce is the Outstanding Graduate in Criminal Justice Award, and this year's recipient is Wyatt Caton. Wyatt is a criminal justice major and ROTC cadet. His education has been a very important priority to him as he strived to maintain a high GPA. Wyatt is a member of the Alpha Phi Sigma National Criminal Justice Honor Society and the Darden Society because of his academic excellence. Growing up in Woodlawn, Virginia, he came to UVA Wise to further his education and start his career with the military. After college, Wyatt will be commissioned into the Army as a second lieutenant quartermaster and plans to pursue his full career with the military. Congratulations to Wyatt. Up next, we have our Outstanding Non-Traditional Student in Psychology, and this one will be awarded to Jordan Robbins. She was unfortunately not able to appear tonight, but proudly from Appalachian Region and raised in Lee County, Jordan is a first-generation college student. She remained on the Dean's List and served as the Treasurer and Vice President for the International Honor Society in Psychology. The opportunity for education, discovery, and purpose at UVA Wise has primed her for a life defined by learning, advocacy, and intention. And after graduation, Jordan plans to seek employment in the social services field. Up next is the Outstanding Research Contribution in Psychology. The 2025 recipient of this award is Rachel Six. Rachel is a senior in psychology and will graduate this spring semester. She is an SGA senator, researcher, and volunteer. During her time at UVA-Y, she spent 100 hours with his hospital physicians learning how to efficiently address client concerns. She spent over a year learning counseling techniques to help clients both domestically and in Spain, and interned with the Department of Rehabilitative Services. She spent over 2 years managing student housing with a specific focus on mental health, later winning the Builder of the Year award. When she graduates, she will attend graduate school with the goal of becoming a clinical psychologist. Congratulations. Up next is a Scholar in Sociology Award. The 2025 recipient of the Scholar in Sociology Award is Mary Douglas. Mary is a senior majoring in sociology. She is the vice president of Alpha Kappa Delta International Sociology Honor Society on campus. She plans to attend graduate school in the future and hopes to get a job helping others. Up next is our Political Science Awards. It's the Joseph M. Skolnick Sr. Memorial Pre-Law Award. The 2025 recipient of this award is John Phipps. John is from Bristol, Virginia. He was an elected president pro tempore of the 2019 Virginia Boy State. He has also interned for U.S. Senator Tim Kaine and Wolf Williams and Austin Attorneys at Law. John has also served as a teaching assistant for American government, and he just completed an extensive research project on the Caney-Boyd scandal of Russell County. Congratulations, John. The Joseph M. Skolnick Jr. Excellence in Government and Public Service Award goes to Abigail Stoffelin. Abigail is from Centerville, Virginia. She has interned with the Town of Wise Department of Planning and Zoning. She is also a wonderful political science tutor and teaching assistant for American government. While at UVA-Wise, she conducted research on the American First Ladies and Croatia, where she traveled abroad in the summer of 2024. And last is the Leon and Helen Lederer Memorial Award in Applied Psychology, and this award goes to Isabella Hughes. Isabella is a member of the Darden Society and Psi Chi. During her first semester, Isabella joined the Cavaliers Little Scientist Research Lab, where she worked on 3 studies investigating technology's use within children's toys and the impact of parental mental health on children's technology use and behavior. She has presented a research finding at UVA-Wise's Research Day and the Southeastern Psychological Association meeting. Upon graduating, Isabella will attend East Tennessee State University to earn her master's degree in clinical and mental health counseling. And up next, I'd like to present Peter Ryan, the Music Division Coordinator for Visual and Performing Arts.
Thank you, Ron. I'm Peter Ryan, the Music Division Coordinator, and tonight we have a little bit of an unusual situation in which 2 of our students swept all of our awards, which is the first time this has happened in my memory. So, since VPAR often does things a little bit differently, we still do things a little bit differently right now. I'm going to read off everything they've won first and then welcome them both to the stage. So, the 2025 recipients of the Roxbury High Crystal Musicianship Award are Will McQueen and Hannah Ray Collins. The Music Leadership Award also goes to Will McQueen, the Musicianship Award to Hannah Ray, and the Music Scholarship Award to Hannah Ray Collins. Please both come up. All right, we'll start with Will. Will McQueen is a senior, double majoring in communication studies and music. Originally from Lee County, Virginia, Will's involvement in the performing arts began in middle school, where he primarily began on clarinet. At UVA Wise, he's focused on musical theater, captivating audiences as Pirelli and Sweeney Todd, and more recently as Franklin Hart in 9 to 5. Since 2023, Will has also been an active member of our concert choir and currently serves as one of its presidents. Looking ahead, he plans to explore professional performance opportunities before pursuing a master's degree in vocal performance. Hannah Ray Collins is a senior music major with a primary focus in voice as well. She also serves as president of the UVA Wise Concert Choir this year and as a section leader for 3 straight years. She's been an active member of our Highland Chorale and Ars Nova and was honored to perform in the honors recital in both 2024 and 2025. Her dedication to academic excellence also extended into her role as a tutor in the music department, where she supported her peers in music theory, oral skills, diction, dictation, vocal pedagogy, not demagogy, in addition to teaching private voice lessons. After graduation, she plans to pursue a master's degree in vocal performance and a graduate certificate in vocal pedagogy. Her long-term goal is to become a collegiate-level vocal instructor and music professor. And on a personal note, I would just like to add that both of these students have been absolutely integral to what we do at the Division of Music during their time here. They are both driven, studious, talented, and probably more importantly than all that, kind people. They'll be sorely missed, but we can't wait to see what they do next. Congratulations to you both. Please help me welcome to the podium Provost Gary Johnson.
Thank you, Peter. I am Gary Johnson, and I'm the college provost, and it is my pleasure this evening to present our Caudill Award winners. The Alfred and Shirley Wampler Caudill Fund was established in 2015 by Dr. Donald W. Caudill in honor of his mother and in memory of his father. Dr. Caudill has received many educational and personal rewards as a result of the sacrifice made by his parents, and in establishing these awards, he expresses his profound appreciation and gratitude to Alfred and Shirley Wampler Caudill. A panel of faculty judges selected by the Office of Academic Affairs chooses the recipients. And I'm pleased to say that Dr. Donald Caudill is with us here this evening. He's back in the back. Thank you very much. The Alfred and Shirley Wampler Caudill Best Presentation Award honors a scholarly, creative presentation in any discipline given at a regional or national undergraduate research conference. This year's recipient is Blaine Sage. Artist and musician Blaine Sage is spearheading a hillbilly renaissance. Born and raised in the small town of Atkins, Virginia, Appalachian culture is paramount for the young oil painter and singer-songwriter. The arts have been part of his life since birth, as he's been making music, making art, and participating in theater for the past 21 years and counting. Blaine is an art major and is graduating this May. He has had his work shown at the Bath County Art Show, Wayne Art Center, a Plum Contemporary Portrait Gallery, the William King Museum of Art, and the Virginia Tech Carilion School of Medicine. He also has an upcoming show at Seed Time on the Cumberland in Whitesburg this June. Let's give him a round of applause. The Alfred and Shirley Wampler Caudill Best Poster Award recognizes the best demonstration of research, innovation, and intellectual synthesis by a poster presentation at an academic conference or meeting. This year's award recipient is Matthew Eli Blanton. Eli Blanton is a sophomore psychology major with a Spanish minor from Big Stone Gap, Virginia. He's a member of the UVA Wise Army ROTC, the Existential Motives and Social Religiosity Lab, a resident advisor, and a member of the Student Conduct Board. He has aspirations to become a clinical psychologist in the U.S. Army. Congratulations. The Alfred and Shirley Wampler Caudill Best Paper Award recognizes outstanding undergraduate research and scholarship in any discipline and is presented to a student to honor an exceptional essay presented at a scholarly conference. This year's recipients are Lucy Cunliffe, Rachel Perez, and Kenley Eisenmenger. Lucy Cunliffe, originally from England, is an international student majoring in mathematics with a data science emphasis and a double minor in exercise science and philosophy. A member of the UVA Wise tennis team, Lucy has plans to pursue advanced degrees in mathematics and philosophy and become a college professor. Congratulations, Lucy. Rachel Perez is a graduating psychology major with a minor in music. Rachel is originally from the Eastern Shore of Virginia, but later moved to the Northern Neck, where her family still resides, 7 hours from Wise. Rachel is the current acting lab manager of the Existential Motives and Social Religiosity Lab and has been a research assistant for the past 3 years, working with Dr. R. Wood. Rachel is planning to attend Georgia Southern University in the fall for their Master's of Experimental Psychology program, in which she will be studying the psychology of religion under the direction of Dr. Mike Nielsen. Rachel plans on being a research professor, mainly working in the fields of existentialism and the psychology of religion after finishing a PhD program. Congratulations, Rachel. Kenley Eisenmenger is a senior earth science major and art minor from Lee County, Virginia. Kenley has a passion for learning about how humans interact with the environment and how that impacts our cultures, relationships, and well-being. Kenley has aspirations to attend graduate school and hopes to continue sharing what nature has taught her through her academic career and community engagement. Congratulations, Kenley. The Donald W. Caudill PhD Excellence in Entrepreneurship Award will be presented to a student who has best demonstrated the entrepreneurial spirit in imagining, researching, and planning new creative business opportunities. The award winner this year is Gavin Greer. Gavin could not be with us, but this honor recognizes his strong entrepreneurial spirit, creativity, and leadership potential. Throughout his academic career, Gavin has demonstrated a passion for innovation and a commitment to turning ideas into action. His drive, work ethic, and vision for future ventures exemplify the values of entrepreneurial excellence that this award celebrates. Let's congratulate him once more. And I now invite Dr. John Mark Adrian back to the lectern.
Hello, it's John Mark Adrian again, this time in my capacity as director of the Peak Honors Program. And I want to start by just saying a few words about the program itself. The goal of the program is to provide academically motivated students with further opportunities for intellectual growth. This year we have 5 seniors who have successfully completed the program and are graduating with college honors. These students have maintained at least a 3.5 GPA. They've engaged in a variety of cultural activities beyond the classroom, completed 3 interdisciplinary honors courses in addition to their normal course load, and conducted independent research projects. Their hard work is worth celebrating not only because of the personal achievement that it represents, but also for the contribution that it has made to raising the intellectual climate of UVA Wise as a whole. So I'd like to recognize each graduate individually with a brief description of their research projects, and then they'll receive a Peak Honors Medallion to wear at commencement and to retain forever after as a keepsake. You don't have to give it back, that's right. Okay, the first recipient is Callie Berry. Along with a classmate, Callie researched and wrote an intricate murder mystery script, background, plot, characters, costumes, props, etc., that was then performed by 20 honor students and jointly directed by myself and Talina Turner. And then during the semester that she spent studying abroad in Canterbury, Callie completed her second project, a detailed journal in which she recorded and reflected on her experiences. Congratulations, Callie. All right. Secondly, we have Ashley Hassenflug. Ashley's first project, directed by Robert Arrowwood, explored how superstitious beliefs impact and affect students' mental health and well-being. For her second project, Ashley helped develop a new honors course on the philosophy of death, addressing questions like, what is death exactly? And how does our knowledge of death affect how we live our lives? This course will actually be taught next year with her mentor for the project, Anthony Cascio. Together, they determine the course's scope, objectives, policies, daily readings, and assignments. Congratulations, Ashley. All right, thirdly, we have Emily Kahn. Emily's first project investigated relational dialectic tensions between competing needs like independence and intimacy and stability and excitement. Working with Rachel Ty to both consider her own personal relationships and conduct a literature review, Emily ultimately posited the best ways to balance and manage such tensions. And then for her second project, Emily, who will begin an occupational therapy program in the fall, sought a better understanding of her future cerebral palsy patients. With the help of Subrata Biswas, she conducted a thorough literature review to examine CP's causes, symptoms, physiology, and treatment therapy approaches. Congratulations, Emily. Okay, Alexis Music. For her first project, Alexis worked with Michael McNulty to explore how music can be used, sometimes deceptively, to trigger emotions, shape perceptions, and construct experiences. Her resulting paper examined the lyrics, melodies, and performance practices of different purveyors of music, ranging from artists to advertisers. Alexis's second project evaluated the impact of different demographic and educational factors on the financial literacy of young adults, and this project was directed by Marcos Medeiros. Congratulations, Alexis. Last but not least, Gavin Monk. For his first project, Gavin worked with Brittany Belcher to investigate the effects of previous physical injuries on subsequent athletic performance and confidence. The project combined Gavin's own experience with the torn ACL, interviews with classmates, and relevant secondary sources. And then for his second project, under the direction of Ray Schweigert, Gavin used an internship at an outpatient physical therapy clinic to critically reflect on correlations between classroom material in the exercise science curriculum and their practical application in an actual physical therapy setting. Congratulations, Gavin. All right, the penultimate speaker tonight is none other than our Chancellor, Donna Henry.
It's now my honor to present the Chancellor's Medallion for Research. The Chancellor's Medal is awarded annually to a student who has demonstrated excellence in the pursuit of knowledge beyond the classroom. To be eligible for the Chancellor's Medal, a student must be nominated by a faculty mentor in response to an exceptional project, and members of the Undergraduate Research Council must have judged the student's work to be particularly meritorious and deserving of public recognition. The title of the research that was done to win the Chancellor's Medal is Evaluation of the Role of Aromatic Functional Groups on the Dye Uptake Properties of Copper-Based Metal Organic Frameworks, affectionately known as MOFs. I call Abigail Edwards to the stage as the 2025 recipient of the Chancellor's Medallion. Abigail Edwards is a senior chemistry major with minors in biology and business administration. Abigail has twice received funding through the UVA Wise Fellowship in Natural Sciences program to support her research. Her research projects have been focused on the development of novel porous metal organic frameworks toward applications in water remediation, culminating in poster presentations at 3 national meetings of the American Chemical Society, an award for the best undergraduate research poster at a local ACS symposium, and publication of a research article in the journal Dalton Transactions. Abigail was recently recognized with the ACS 2024 Division of Inorganic Chemistry Award for undergraduate research, awarded at the Spring 2025 National Meeting of the American Chemical Society, where she also gave an oral presentation on her research. She has conducted organic and inorganic materials syntheses, explored organic dye adsorption from aqueous solutions, and used a variety of characterization techniques, including nuclear magnetic resonance spectroscopy, UV-vis spectrophotometry, thermogravimetric analysis, and single crystal and powder X-ray diffraction. Abigail is a member of the National Society for Leadership and Success, Sigma Zeta, the Future Professionals Club, and American Chemical Society student chapter, and plans to attend pharmacy school after graduation. Abigail, thank you so much for your hard work, and congratulations.
Celebrating the remarkable accomplishments of the students who have been recognized this evening is a joy and a privilege beyond words. The honors and awards that you have received, students, are symbols of your impact during the years you have spent at UVA Wise. They are symbols of the doors you have opened for yourselves as you move on to the next phase of life's journey. We are immensely proud of you. You've taught us as much as we have taught you. You affirm our commitments as educators. You give us hope that the needs of society will be met, the problem solved, and the necessary innovation created. Once more, I ask the faculty, staff, parents, and friends who are present to give a round of applause to all of our awardees. I would also like to take this opportunity to recognize the UVA Wise faculty, staff, and teams that are listed at the end of the program. So please do take a moment to look there to see who has made all of this possible, not just tonight, but over the career of our students. Thank you all for your efforts for tonight's award celebration. This concludes this evening's ceremony. You are all invited to join us on the concourse for a reception to honor our students. Thank you and have a great evening.